man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, let's talk about Usyk and how Eddie Hearn finessed him. Says if the AJ fight is not next, that Usyk will no longer be with Matchroom Boxing, with Eddie Hearn Promotions, whatever you want to call it. But first, talk about Teofimo Lopez. You got Eddie Hearn saying Teofimo Lopez asked for $10 million to fight Devin Haney. In the zone, you know, when the zone is playing Canelo, 30, whatever they paid him for the Smith fight, $20 million. Paying Triple G, whatever he made for Kizmata fight, even though because they went down $10, $15 million, they got it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad if you talking about coming over to the zone and paying them $10 million, why not? But let's talk about it. Share the video. Check out the Boxing News playlist. Why not give it to him? You know, that's what he asking for. Why not give it to him? The zone giving all this money to these fighters. Fight Rocky Fielding. Canelo made like $12 million fight Rocky Fielding. You know, giving Golovkin all that money to fight Derevchenko. And Al Heyman messed up the boxing pay scale first. And then Eddie Hearn and the zone came in and messed it up again. So I ain't mad at T.O., but then T.O. said he sent the contract, we'll get there. But, yeah, you know, always ask for too much. You always ask for too much because, you know, then maybe they might hit your offer. Maybe they might give you too much. But I think Teofimo Lopez deserves it. You know, he went out there and fought Lomachenko, even though Devin Haney did want Lomachenko. He just on the wrong side of the street, but I'm not sure Devin Haney could have beat Lomachenko. The way he fighting versus Gamboa. You know, and, you know, I obviously, a lot of people feel the way I feel, and I'm just not scared to say it. It's no disrespect. I ain't getting disrespectful with my blue-face voice, but Bill Haney need to let a real coach come coach his son, and just handle the PR. Just do what he do. Like, keep going on YouTube and trying to get Devin in some commercials, try to get him a deal with Nike or something. Like, he needs to just play the PR role and the businessman. They came into the game with money. Bill Haney got money. He a good dude though. Any dude that sit there and spend time and really, you know, put his son in boxing and shoot him to Vegas and, you know, put that time into his son, you can't complain about Kenny Porter and Devin Haney and what's his name, Jack Mosley and Sugar and Floyd Mayweather father. Floyd Mayweather said, you can't complain. Oh, he was too hard on his son. Either you want me to be here or not be there. And we need more fathers like that. Now, it ain't got to be boxing. It can be baseball. It can be football. Barry Sanders' father was hard on him. Every great accomplishment he made, basically, it wasn't good enough. But that was just his way of not letting his son get complacent and bringing the extraordinary out of Barry Sanders. So you got a lot of fathers that's hands off, but they hard. Brian Bosworth's father, you know, a lot of his persona came from the way his father treated him. But I guarantee you, if you ask them brothers, would they rather not have their father there or have their father there when it's all said and done? They'd rather have their father there. Because a lot of times, you go into a whole different stratosphere. You might not have made millions. You might not have made it to the NFL. You might not got a college degree. So, Teofimo Senior, you know, I think, you know, he already brought some help in. And I think Bill just need to let somebody come train his son, one voice, you know, and just handle the shit outside of boxing. That's just my personal opinion with it, but, you know, and I tell it to him. You know, I ain't being disrespectful, but shit, I'm just gonna tell you what I think. And a lot of times, honesty, it ain't the best thing. Everybody on YouTube and just everybody around boxing media, just in general, they want to sugarcoat shit, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. If it sugarcoat me, I'm not gonna get 1 billion or 100 billion followers, so be it. I ain't gonna be like some of these dudes. You got some of these raccoon dudes caping for Eminem on here. You got some of these dudes in boxing. Like somebody was sending me that champ side pound for pound list. That motherfucker's a clown, man. I mean, him and some of them other dudes in them letter crew, they need to tap in. Because it's just disgraceful, dude. And somebody had called him a monkey. I'm like, shit, this a monkey ass fucking pound for pound list. And I ain't scared to say it to the nigga face. Like, nigga, he out here perpetuating that, making us look bad. And I don't think it's right for nobody to call nobody a monkey and no shit, but I done heard a lot worse on this. But to be honest, man, it's just niggas like that make us look bad, to be honest. Because a lot of the letter crew with him, they don't watch no boxing. You know, one time you could tip your head off to True School and T Street. You can say what you want to say about them, but one thing about them, they watch all that shit. They watch the small fights, the big fights, and there's a lot of other dudes out there like that. So a lot of these dudes only support black fighters, and they trying to just get this black support going. And you know, at the end of the day, when they black fighter, they do look suspicious, or you know he wrong, or they lose, then they want to move the goalposts. I support black fighters, but I support all boxing. I watch it all. You know, but you know that's just what it is. But that's why they think they look at the motherfuckers. And then you know, next thing I think they bias towards their own fighters. You know, I had a debate with one of my boys on Facebook about, you know, he said Eddie Reynolds should be trainer of the year. And, you know, it is what it is. You gotta respect his opinion. It is what it is. You know, I ain't trying to destroy nobody, but then again, you can't put that pound for pound list up. It ain't credible. Just say my favorite fighter list. That's all. Like I said, dude, boxing is just crazy, man. But you know, Tio sent the offer. I'm pretty sure Bob ain't paying him $10 million because Bob ain't never paid Lomachenko $10 million. You know, and he didn't even make half of $10 million fighting Lomachenko, even though it was the pandemic. But you know, it's a fight. You know, he sent him an offer. I heard Tio want complete control. Remember, I said this days before this shit. You know, he went live with it. He wanted the power, and you know, Devin and Bill ain't gonna let him have every complete control. They want to say so. They want to pick a locker room. You know, they want to pick a venue. But you got to remember, he took the risk, and he was with the right promoter. He don't have to go all this way and fight you. And then you hear a lot of things about you know, sparring and how Devin looked good in sparring, how T.O. don't, but T.O. looked good on fight night. That's all that matters. Teofimo Lopez look like the goods on fight night. You know, you got tremendous guys in the gym. Remember that small dude that fought, I can't remember the guy's name, but Diego Corrales' stepfather fighter. They fought on Showtime a couple months ago. Moreo, I think his name is. They say he looked phenomenal in the gym, but on fight night, motherfucker don't move his hands. So I'd rather be a fight night warrior than a gym warrior. You know, you hear a lot of times about, you know, people looking good in the gym. Remember Lamont Peterson allegedly broke Floyd Mayweather ribs. Rest in peace to Omar Henry. Omar Henry used to get Floyd work, but if they fought for real, it wouldn't look like that. In sparring, you don't win sparring. A lot of people don't know more injuries happen in sparring than they do in fights. You know, I remember Joel Diaz told me that years ago. It's true. But sparring is about getting better. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you putting it all together. And fighting, it's all about getting better. You want to work on the jab. You want to work on accuracy. You want to work on body punching. You want to work on not getting hit. You want to work on defense. That's what boxing. That's what sparring is about. It's like basketball practice. You're just working on something to get better. That's it. You know, working on your escape dribble, triple threat, passing the ball. Shit, just do hella drills. 3-mil weave, defense, sliding around the court. But that's what it's about. It's about getting better. But yeah, you know, hopefully they do fight. I heard some things about them throwing down in the gym, and you know, I think I favor. I don't know. I favor Teofimo. I want Devin to win. I like them both. I don't know. I favor Teo because he can hit. But maybe Devin too long for him. He moved too right, but they both got a lot to work on. To be honest, they got a tremendous amount to work on. They're not finished products, and they shouldn't be finished products. But we'll learn later. But I heard that Eddie Hearn is basically done with Usyk. If him and AJ don't fight next, he no longer with Matchroom. I still think he would Klitschko Promotions, K2. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He did the same thing to Luis Ortiz. Ortiz signed a Matchroom to fight Anthony Joshua, and it didn't happen. You know, Eddie Hearn getting dudes to sign him, and just because you sign to a certain manager or promoter, it don't mean you're gonna get the fight unless you get it in writing. You don't. People gotta wake up to that. It don't mean you're gonna get that fight. And Usyk got played. Usyk probably never get that fight. Because Tyson Fury get all the belts, he just dropped the WBO. AJ get all the belts, he just dropped the WBO. What I need to defend all the belts before? I'm trying to be the first to defend undisputed this amount of time. It's a lot of money. I'm talking about probably 2% from each belt. So you're talking about WBO, IBF, WBA. What else is it? WBC. So that's like almost 8% of your purse. That's a lot of money. So you get them and you drop them. You pick the one you want to keep. But you know, he ain't gonna get that fight. He might as well go ahead and fight. And they might as well let Usyk and AJ fight. Because why do you want Tyson Fury and AJ to fight in front of a limited capacity crowd? And I hear that him and Fury and Wilder might do it again. And that to be very interesting. I guarantee you, whatever way I turn, it's gonna be the wrong way. Guarantee you. But I think I'm gonna turn left to get where I got to go. I ain't been here so long. But but yeah, man, I just think he should press for that fight now. Take the motherfuckers to court. And they should let him fight him. I think AJ clipped Usyk. Unless Usyk got one of them bionic man chins. But at the same time, for Usyk, man, it's not or never, because Tyson Fury already said he's not fighting. And AJ probably gonna drop the belt and not gonna fight you. And he probably gonna end up fighting the whoever the dude Parker supposed to fight, but he got injured, they gonna keep fighting. They probably gonna fight the winner of that. But I think Usyk being undisputed at cruiserweight, I think he already a Hall of Famer. A lot of people ain't gonna like that. Well, he ain't did this, he ain't did that, man. He won a whole tournament and I thought British got him though. That's true. I thought British did get him, but I mean it is what it is. But him and AJ, I think AJ clipped him. Because Usyk got that Ukrainian dancing boxing style. He got the Ukrainian dancing boxing style. He moved too much. He don't know how to sit down and generate power. And that's a huge issue right there. Maybe he can hurt AJ. Maybe he can hurt AJ because AJ ain't got no chin. Shit, probably some middleweights that could hit AJ's chin and put him to sleep. And I say that jokingly, but it is what it is. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links in the description. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Also got a Facebook group, all those links there. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description as well. Appreciate the love support. One time for the one time. There you go. Alright, make sure you check out my homie's channel, The Red Pill Diaries. He is the owner of the Hellblaze. So I'm pretty sure you've seen the ads on my channel. He has a new channel that he wants the information to get out to you guys. So check out his channel. It's called The Red Pill Diaries. All one word. TheredPillDiaries. For those who are listening, one word on YouTube. He wants you to check it out. So go ahead and check them out over there. Shout out to the brother Rashid for giving me a first opportunity to be able to advertise on my channel. So shout out to him. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate the love and support. Check out the channel. We go.